Today was very instructive in terms of what the breadth of those possibilities are. So I thank you again for sharing that with us, and yield back to Mr. McDermott and to Mary and to anyone else who is going to be speaking right now.
First question?
First question, Madam Speaker. In this campaign, the Republicans have painted you as the villain. How does that feel?
Well, I'd be happy to answer that question, but first, are there any questions about what we're here about today? This is very important. Let me dispense with that, and then perhaps we can get back to the home of the future. I just feel a little uncomfortable talking politics when we're here in an issue that is so nonpartisan. When you say innovation, the future, how we go forward, and how we remain #1 as a country, I don't see any partisanship in that.
Just one more pesky political question. I talked with a Democratic political strategist and consultant today who described you to me as an albatross, a lightning rod, and a liability for local candidates in tight races. Your response?
Well, the fact is that I don't know who that person is, but I certainly don't agree. And the fact is that I'm traveling the country to put my candidates, our Democratic Party candidates, on TV. This isn't about me. I'm running in one district in California. That's all. Everybody else has to make their own race. And I think, since you asked, I think it shows the poverty of ideas on the part of the Republicans, that they can't talk about what they will do in the future. They have to talk, mischaracterize me.
This was a Democratic political
Well, I don't know who it is. I don't know who it is. But I will say this, that I get many calls every day from my colleagues talking about how they are going to win their elections.
In order to get a more appropriate venue for those kind of political discussions, would you be open to debating your Republican opponent, John Dennis, in San Francisco? I know Ron Paul debated all three of his opponents, even though he had won 80% of the primary.
Let me tell you what my priorities are.
Okay.
My priorities are to elect a Democratic Congress. In order to do that, it's essential for me, time is money for me, is to move around this country, to amass the resources, to put my candidates on TV. Whether I get a bigger majority in my district or not is not the point. What is important for me is to get a bigger majority in the Congress of the United States, and that's how I choose to use my time. This has no resemblance to any election before, because it is, are the Republicans in here? What is the baby's name?
His name is Ryland.
Ryland, and is how old?
He's 15 weeks old.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Isn't it the most thrilling, is it your first?
This is the first.
Is it the most thrilling thing you could ever
Yes.
imagine?
Yeah. Well, he said he really wants to see if we can make John Dennis work. The Democratic process and the benefit of the American people. Tell him to hold that. He said.
Tell him to hold that thought.